Hey, I'm Emily Fraser from McDermott Cues. I hope you all like and follow Shark Street.
Hi, I'm Lucas Calcifer. Join us on the Shark.
Hello, I'm Salotto, and join us on Shark Stream.
Hello everyone, I'm Francisco Sanchez Ruiz. Join us to the Shark Stream. Let's go!
Hello, I am David Alcaide. Join us in Shark Stream.
Hey guys, I'm Frederick Horst. Join us on the Shark Stream.
I'm Christina Tkach. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hey guys, it's Jason Shawcross. Join us on the Shark Stream tonight.
I am John Moore. Join me on the Shark Stream.
Hi, I'm Savannah Easton. Join us on the Shark Stream.
Hi, my name is Georgia Georgiev, and you can join us at the Shark Stream.
Hit the lights, Bobby grab the mic, chicken, Cawley action from the other side. Shark 3, going live. We're about to enter water, only sharks survive. In 3, 2, 1.
Salotto is the world's premier.
All right, hello everybody. Thanks for tuning into the Shark Stream. It's Brian Brennan in the booth at Yale Billiards in Wallingford, Connecticut. I do believe the score is already 1-0 in this match. We're bringing you a pro list match today. Our number 11, Peter Cawley, versus number 12, Mike Papa. I want to check the score, but my camera is not pointed in the right direction. Give me 1 second. I believe while I was doing the startup, either Mike or Pete, I think it was Mike, got an early 9-ball, so they're already off to the races here. Let's take a look. That's 1-0. All right, so 1-0 Mike. Once again, thanks for everybody for tuning in. It's, what is it, Thursday afternoon? So kind of an early list match compared to some of our other ones. But it should be fun. How do you know that, Crystal? You're not even here. Like I said, I had to be looking at the tiny thumbnail camera I have here in the studio. And I could see that Mike racked, so I assumed that he got an early 9. The old game of tap the cue, or tap the low ball into the corner over and over until somebody flinches. I got a feeling Pete's going to send the 2-up table here and put the cue behind that purple 5-ball. Magic. Yeah, he gave it a try. Oh, he made it. Oh, he almost made it. Yeah, it's funny. I was just in Bobby's office talking to the fellas over at Digital Pool about upcoming events. So magic isn't quite here yet, but it's coming soon, I assure you. You'll be able to stream every table on demand or on recording. Well, on demand or live, I suppose, is the correct terminology. Uncharacteristic miss there from Pete. For the 2 on the side and just came up wide. Hey, JR. Thanks for tuning in. Number 11, Pete, is defending his number 11 spot against number 12, Mike Papa, today. Pete had a nice match against Bob Dargis, who is our current number 9, I want to say. So a combo there. Let's see. Don Gartman's number 9, so somehow Don got bumped up. I guess the weekly skips or whatever didn't compute correctly, but I have a feeling that'll be fixed soon. I know Elise is working with, or Elise and Bobby are working with their guy over at digital, poolrankings.com to make sure that this list is in the proper order. We'll just go with what we got so far. And oh, by the way, later tonight, it'll either be Bobby Boom Hilton by himself in the booth, or it'll probably more likely than not be Brian the Kickin' Chicken and Bobby Hunt. We'll be bringing you our number 2 Rob Pierce versus number 3 Ryan Cullen match, which should be a really good one. Those guys always fight hard, so definitely mark your calendar after dinner tonight. I think that's going to be around 8 o'clock later tonight. JR's already looking to sweat. We've got a really nice contact there. You can see it, but you can't make it. And you just saw these guys a few minutes ago over on the other corner, on the top right, started doing the old corner tap, tug of war. I suspect that's how it's going to go again. I think Peter's trying to contemplate whether to do an old kick and stick, play it into the rail with a little bit. Oh, he miscued. That's going to be ball in hand. There's Frowny the Game Cat. Welcome aboard. Thanks for tuning in. I said later tonight, sometime around 8 o'clock, we're going to expected to have our number 2 versus number 3, Rob Pierce and Ryan Cullen, playing again tonight. One of them looking to take a run at the title. The other will have to defend against Ashley Benoit. Mike not thrilled about that leave. He didn't want to hit that purple 5 ball. Now he's got this really weird angle on the 9. 4 in the corner either way. I think he was looking at the carom shot into the 9 more than anything there, but he did get the 5 or 4 up table. Just I'm pretty sure Pete's got a pretty good look at this. He should be able to pocket this ball and get position on the 5. I noticed something look wrong on Pete's last shot. The last one he miscued, he was trying to play it right-handed. Pete's a lefty. Sometimes you take the chance, you don't get the bridge, you figure on it's a big deal. I can switch hands, but it just sometimes it just doesn't feel right, especially when you're stretching. But he did make the 4 and the 5. A little bit straight on the 6, but he should be able to go up and around. Decided to go instead, coming straight back, and he's got the right angle. Should be able to play the 7 right on the side and line up nice on the 8. All right, Pete's about to tie it up. And Mike concedes, so Pete gets to the 1 spot. Interesting. Usually our pro list players opt for a template of some sort, be it the Taom Max Rack or one of the other templates that are available out there, but they're using an old school triangle, so not going to see the wing ball flying in the corner as much. Could be a pretty random break as it is. Nice break. Got 2 balls down, the 3 and the 5, looks like. Got a perfect shot on this 1 ball. Might see a B&R here, who knows? You know Pete's capable. A little wonky on this 2 ball. I don't think he wanted to come down table that far. He's indicating that he'll take the 9 in the corner if it goes. Oh, and they both go. Look at that. With that, Pete goes to 2, and let me tell you about what's going on here at Yale. If you haven't heard it before, you'll hear it again right now. It's going to be Efren Reyes versus Earl the Pearl Strickland in a race to 50 here at Yale Billiards on February 2nd and 3rd. The only way to watch it is to come down to Yale Billiards or subscribe to the Shark Stream, either on YouTube or Facebook. Check it out. It's going to be an amazing match, and who knows when these guys are going to ever play anything other than an exhibition match, race to 7, 9, whatever, ever again. So definitely, if you're thinking about subscribing, now's the time. And if you're thinking about getting tickets, hurry up, because the VIP tickets, I'm told, for Sunday are sold out. And there's only a few left for Monday VIPs. There's still some general admission tickets available. Make sure you reach out to Lisa Zunge or Bobby Hilton if you're interested in coming down and watching what could possibly be the last time these guys play a long race together. So check it out. It should be amazing. And I wish you had the tournament played here in Springfield, Mass. Are you talking about Efren and Errol or another tournament? I'm not entirely sure. Efren and Errol is just a 2-day 50 race to 50 match. No, I wouldn't call it a tournament. And we did air a couple of tournaments over New Year's and New Year's Eve here on the Shark Stream that were pretty fun to watch and definitely fun to comment on. And Paul, if you're ever looking to come to Yale Billiards, honestly, there's a train line, the new Metro Hartford line, Goes straight from Springfield, Mass, directly to Wallingford, Connecticut. Believe it or not, I have some friends that live in Hartford and take it to come into town, and we are probably less than a mile away from the train station. So you're always welcome to take a nice, relaxing trip down here if you want to get into a tournament. This is a really rough leave. I mean, it's kickable, but there's almost nowhere to hide that 4-ball. Oh, he went right past it. Oops. He actually went right between those two balls and found its way all the way to the corner. Mike's got ball in hand, 6 on the table. No real problem shots here, so as long as he doesn't make an unforced error, I like his chances to get his point back here. A little thin on this 6. Now he's got to do a little bit of work to get on the 7. If he'd come just a little bit further up the table, he would have been able to just stop it right there and been perfect on the 7. He says she was wondering if she could take the train all the way here. I'm curious too. I know we have the Excella down to Washington, but I'm not sure from what direction. You'd have to go from where you live to probably towards Grand Central in New York. But if you can get that far, you can make it to Hartford, or you can make it to New Haven and then Wallingford using the Metro North. All right, Mike looking to tie it up right here with a straight-in shot on the 9. Very nicely done, Mike. A little tougher than he needed to be to get out, but he got out. That's all that matters. Tie game 2-2. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If you like what you're seeing on the Shark stream, as always, like and share. Like and share. Ronnie's wondering, yeah, that's my best guess. From Grand Central, you can definitely get here. From yeah, because it basically, I think I check Google just to be sure, but I know I can, if I wanted to go to New York City right now, I can drive to the Wallingford train station here next to Yale Billiards, basically, and then I could take the Hartford line down to New Haven, Connecticut, and then take the New Haven Metro North line into New York City, and that would be Grand Central. So obviously, there's got to be a way to get back this way. Nice clean hit there, and it actually had the side effect of busting out the 4-ball too. I know also, I mean, in my limited commuting experience, yeah, you can take the train from Wallingford all the way into Philadelphia, as well as Washington, D.C. So that's the Excella line that Amtrak puts out. Not sure what we would do for your area. Going for the 1-2 combo, and he got it. Unfortunately, he is also stuck pretty hard. Figure out what he's trying to think of here. Oh, I see. Sort of lining up his shot so he can come down off this rail. Bounce down here. If he gets really lucky, come across that one and possibly even pocket it, but at the very least, he wants to make sure he can at least contact it. Oh, he did contact it. Fortunately, hit it just a little too inside, and he just zoomed right into that corner pocket. So Pete is up. Ball in hand. 8 balls still left on the table. I think the trickiest position play is going to be that 4 that's sort of tucked behind the 8, but it's still in pretty good open space. Just a little bit of follow here, and Pete should do, or maybe even stun on his way back across the table. So he's just sort of got to take that in consideration. Yep. Bump the 8 just enough. Draw back for the 6 in the corner, 7 in the corner, 8 in the bottom side, and 9 in the top right corner. Got to take your time and make your shots. Hold it a little forward, but it's okay. Want to make sure he's not too straight on this 8 so he can get back across the table. But even at the end of the day, if he gets super straight and he has to stop it right there, that 9's very makeable. It's a clean shot. I'd say stop the cue right there. Don't get fancy. Mike doesn't even make him shoot it. All right, Peter's up 3-2 now. Paul's wondering if these are amateurs. So, technically speaking, on our list, we only have 2 what I would call pro players, meaning that they make a living from playing pool, and those 2 are Lucas Fracasso-Werner, who is currently our number 1 spot, and Ashley Benoit, who is in our number 4 spot. So those are what I would call pros, because they don't have secondary jobs to supplement their income. The only money they get is from playing pool, as far as I know. But we call this our pro list because it's basically it's made up of players that have a Fargo rating of around 525 all the way up to 750. So these guys are, and ladies, are capable of doing professional events or professional events. It's only 3:30 and I'm drinking ginger ale. They're capable, but they're not professionals. They're just, I would say, on the upper echelon of the players that come down here and participate in Yale Billiards events. Hope that clears it up. If you're curious what the list means, I'll put the link in the comments section. You can check it out for yourself. It's a list of now 77, I think, people. Look to the bottom. Yeah, 77 people. Not just from Wallingford, but from all over the state and in some cases in other states that participate in this this list. It's like a boxing rankings. You have your number 1 rank, that's your champion, and then you got your number 2, who's the challenger, and so on, all the way down to 77. In this case, we have number 11, Peter, defending his number 11 spot from number 12, Mike Papa. And the way that works is every 2 weeks, based on your position on the list, you're sent a text or an email that says, all right, your match for this week is going to be, and you have to either defend your spot or challenge up. At any given time, though, any player on the list can challenge any other player on the list. So if I was on the list, I'm not. But if I were, I could conceivably challenge Lucas for the number 1 spot and have a title match. But in order for Lucas to accept that challenge, I would probably have to give him some good reason to, and that usually involves financial incentives, let's say. And we've had a couple of shuffles on our list recently due to that exact mechanic. Pete Cawley himself made it all the way back from 30. I think he was in the mid-teens to high teens. He might have been in the 20s. I'm not 100%. But he successfully challenged Bobby Hilton for his spot, and they swapped. Bobby's down. Oh, he's down in the 30s. I think 34. And also, who else? Jamie Nadeau accepted a challenge from Bob Dargis, who took over his number 9 spot, and I think he's down to 10 right now. But having said that, yeah, there's different ways to move through the list. But for the most part, it's just every 2 weeks. And Paul, yes, Ashley she's originally a Connecticut player, but her current residence is in Massachusetts somewhere. So we do have a few players that come down from Massachusetts. That was the third time they tried to pocket the 3 ball while the 2's still on the table, and the third time didn't go. I have a feeling we're going to see the 2 and 3 go away real soon, though. Oops. I think he just pulled what I would call pulled a Brian. Because the shot's so easy, I don't even have to think about it. And then brick. Trying to scoot past that, because that 6 ball was blocking the corner pocket and did it real well. And by the way, if you're not a Yale Billiards pool player, let's say, and you're interested in using the same list mechanics that we use, that site right there, I linked poolrankings.com. You can mail the guy that wrote the software at info@poolrankings.com, and I'm sure he'd be more than happy to set you up with a list that you can manage from your very own pool house. I know Rax and Vernon's using it. I know there's a few other pool halls around the country. So definitely, if you're interested in adding that mechanic to your pool hall, just reach out. I'm sure they'll get right back to you. It's a good way to keep the players engaged. It's a good way to sort of drive business. I know Bobby loves it because, at least 2-3 list matches every single day here at the Yale Billiards. We only show you a fraction of them, but we had a lot of list players down here. It's beautiful too, because I know Lisa used to do it by hand with a big white 3-ring binder and all kinds of paper and all kinds of craziness where she'd have to text everybody, and there was a huge administrative burden on her. So when this website software came along, I don't know if we commissioned it or if the guy that just happened to know Bobby and said, "Oh, I could write that up." But it saves so many headaches. Most of the work is done completely automatic. The only thing you really have to do as an administrator is sometimes go in and override things if there's bookings or whatever else that are not, correct. Well, there you go, Dan. Like I said, info@poolrankings.com, INFO. Just send him an email saying I'd like to get that for my spot, and I'm sure he can set you up pretty quickly. All right, Peter just got the last drag, so he's up 4-2. Yep. There's Mike. All right, Pete's almost at the halfway mark. We're getting ready to break rack number 7. try. Doesn't look like this is a terribly difficult. Because you got the 4 low balls on the left side of the table, the 5 high balls on the right side of the table. So you don't have to move the cue around too much to make this work. Putting this one in the side pocket with any kind of speed is going to be very tricky. Yeah, he kind of went for it, got a hold of the 8. Still okay though. Look, he's got the good shot on the 3. Pretty straight. Want to leave himself the correct angle on the 4 ball though, so they can get to the purple. Or get it dead straight so he can just leave the cue in the middle of the table. And he missed the 3. That'll bring back Peter. I was surprised he drew into the 4 like that, but it worked out for him. On the corner, draw back a touch for the 5 in the corner, the opposite corner. This got a little weird on him though. 8 balls right in his way. Unless he puts a little stroke on. Yeah, he gave it some stroke, but kind of ended up right about the halfway point between the side and the corner pockets. Bad news is it's going to be a tricky shot either way. Good news is no matter where you leave the cue, you pretty much will automatically have a position play on the 7. And he just drops it right in the corner, no big deal. Comes all the way around the table and gets near perfect on this 7 ball. A nice angle off. A little stretchy for a lefty, but still should be makeable. Just like so. Looks like Mike said, you're good. All right, Pete's up 5-2.
Salotto is the world's premier pool community. Playing your friends has never been more fun. Raise the bar with Salotto so regular practice can become real pressure. With monthly prizes and cash payouts, Salotto brings pool to the people. You can even submit match results to Fargo Rate through Salotto if you want, but you don't have to. Your race, your place. Make your matches count with Salotto. Download now and get started. No minimum play per month. 8, 9, 10 ball. You choose. It all counts.
All right, Peter's up. It's about the halfway point. Got about 50 of you watching now, so thank you so much for tuning in, checking out our mid-afternoon on a Thursday pro list match. As always, if you're enjoying it, make sure you hit the like button for us. It helps us a lot. Keeps the channel on the radar. And definitely, if you follow us on Facebook or if you click the notification bell on YouTube, we will notify you anytime we go live. And we'll be going live a little later today with our number 2, Rob Pierce, being challenged by our number 3, Ryan Cullen, around 8 o'clock. So mark your calendars or just make a mental note. That's going to be a really good one. Those 2 guys, man, when they go, they go. A little snug on this pink ball. Wonder if he's going to set up for a corner shot or if he's going to set up for the combo. He's going to try and make it on the side, looks like maybe. Hey, Tom. Yeah, I mean, I was here for our New Year's Eve party last, 2 days ago. And it was a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of fun. Great food brought to Yale by both our very own Mike the Vet. And of course, Mabel's Tables, one of our sponsors here on the Shark Stream. She always makes some great food, but that stuffed sole was out of this world. I couldn't get enough of it. It was so good. She had shrimp scampi and some kind of clams, linguine and clams, and some kind of, I think it was roast beef, but it, you know, might have been sliced ribeye or something. I don't know. It was just really good food. So much food though. I'm still getting a little full thinking about it. Hey Mario, thanks for tuning in. I'm usually here, you know, I get here just around opening or a little bit later, but I knew that we had this match coming up. I heard about it yesterday, so I figured, you know what? Rather than play pool today, I'll just sit in the booth for a little while, and then I'll go do my usual trivia thing at the Elks. There you go. Peter takes that one down too. He's up to 6 already. This could be a quick one. That's interesting, Frowny. I didn't know you could go. Okay, I mean, the Springfield line goes direct to Wallingford, so that's the Hartford Metro North line. And if you can get from your area to Springfield, then that's actually a really decent price for transportation. And I wonder how long the ride would be. Peter breaking again. Track number 9 and very much in charge so far. He only needs 3 more to win this set. Mike needs 7. So a big tall order there. That's a long train ride, Frowny, but I guess it's still better than driving and not as expensive as flying. With a big snap, but not the greatest. I mean, he ended up dry breaking this one. And the 1-4 and the 5-7 are kind of bunched up there a little bit. It's going to require a little bit more manipulation to get around. Nice shot. Got the one back into the corner pocket. Got the shot at the 2. Can't tell if that purple one goes by the 7, right? It looks like it might have enough room. Balls usually look a little bloaty on this camera, so yeah, I think the 5 will go by. But he's got to get past the 2 first. Got a little trouble with that same side pocket so far today. Wow. Use the whole pocket, got it in. Indicates the 9's going for a little bit of a ride here. Let's see if he can make it in. Catch up in a bigger hurry. Very nicely done, Mike. All right, Mike gets one back. Now he needs 6. Mike with a big break, 2 balls down. Straight look at the 1. A little difficult getting packed for the 3, but as long as he avoids that 8, he should be okay. Crystal, your comments are not lagged per se, as from the time there's they're shooting and I'm seeing it in the booth, or I'm gonna start calling it the studio so it doesn't sound like a little closet. But it's from the time I see it in the studio and it goes out to our stream provider, and then it gets forwarded out to YouTube and Facebook, and then it gets sent back to you guys on your devices. Generally speaking, that's between 7 and 10 seconds. So from the time that if you're sitting here with your phone out, from the time you see a shot happen on the table to the time you see the same shot on your phone is around that range. So I'll say something, you'll type right in. I'll be all along 7 seconds, and then I'll see your comment, and then it'll show up on our screen. Another quick 9-ball here. Is he going to get 2 in a row? It looks like he's heading for it. Almost. Oh, wow. Tough. Wow. Peter went for it too, and then I'm not sure if he was trying to make the 8 there. I'm sorry, the 9, or if he was actually just trying to make the 5 in off the 9. Looks like he was trying to get position, but the tricky part is there's a slim chance Mike could call the 9 here and carom it in. Yeah, I was gonna say the smarter play though is just run out. 6 is a hanger, 8 goes in the side. And I'm a little slow today, I think. I think he wanted to be a little bit straighter on the side pocket there. Now he's got a decision to make. Do I skim this 8 into the corner or into the side pocket, or do I play it right up into the corner? Looks like he's lining up on the corner. There you go, center cup, calls the 9. There it is. Mike with 2 quick ones in a row to get back to 6-4, and he's very much in the hunt now. Needs 2 more to pull it off. All right, here we go. Rack number 11. Mike at the table, looking to continue his 2-game streak so far. Drops the pink 4, the red 3. And he's got the 1-9 sitting pretty again. My goodness, what if he gets another short 9 ball? That's going to be amazing. Sometimes the balls just roll. Gotta believe he already called it. And he, wow. Mike with a 3 in a row. Sudden comeback. I think it took him 5 minutes to get those 3 points. Roll. Tough shot. He scratches in the upper side pocket, leaving a wide open table and ball in hand for Pete. Pete's been shooting pretty accurate. He's had a little trouble with the side pockets, but for the most part, he's been playing very good position. So we can see a rack and run here. I don't know if that was the position he was looking for, but that's the one he's got. I think he wanted the bottom left corner, to be honest. Yep, just came offline a hair. That's all it takes. 4.5-inch pockets are still tight pockets. Flirting with that side pocket. Woof. Nice clean make on the 4. Ozzy can roll up table past the 9. He's in good shape on the 6. I like going forward for this shot, but some people prefer a little stunner or draw. Arguments here. Mike looking very favorable to get out here and make the tie game 6-6 after a 4-game run streak. Just got to stay true and accurate here. Oh, I spoke too soon. Yeah, he's not thrilled. I wouldn't be either. But what are you going to do? I have a similar kind of struggle. If it's straight in, sometimes I brain fart a little bit and cue just comes right offline. There you go, Pete. Straight in on the 9. Mike says you're good. Big swing there from Mike. He could have been tied 6-6, but he missed that straight in 7 ball. That's going to be nightmare fuel for later. So Pete broke 3-game streak for Mike Papa. Now Pete's in control. He's got 7-5, needs 2. Getting ready to break. The 2 and the 4. 2 balls in. A little snug on that 3, but I think he's got a clean look at this 1. We're going to roll forward to get on the 6 ball. Yeah, I think he's straight in, so he's going to just nudge it. There you go. Nothing wrong with that. To be able to draw it back to the 7, no problem. Probably going to roll forward here. That would be my thought. If you can leave the cue somewhere, maybe in this area. So he's a little inside, but he's still got a decent angle. Pops the 8 in the corner. Mike once again says you're good. Peter's on the hill. And if you guys know me and Andy Gow, you know what that means. I'm going to head over to the YouTube channel. Give away a free month subscription, courtesy of Andy Gow and the Shark Stream. And now, this actually will include the first day, I think, of the Efren and Earl match on February 2nd. So these giveaways are getting pretty important. If you're interested in seeing Efren and Earl, stay tuned. You're about to possibly win a gift chat or a gift membership. You're not going to believe this. Andy Gow, congratulations. You have been gifted a 1-month subscription to the Shark Stream, courtesy of Andy Gow. It finally happened. It had to happen sooner or later, I figure, but you got your wish. You got a subscription, 1-month subscription from Andy Gow to Andy Gow. Mark the date and time. January 2nd, 4:30 p.m. Here you go, Frowny with another super chat. Yeah, Crystal, it's funny. Jeremy, you all know you all know exactly what I'm talking about. And he's been saying this game is rigged, it's fixed, and everything else, and it finally just happened. I hope he was in the room and paying attention. If not, I'm going to have to take a picture with my phone or something and send it to him. picture just in case he was in the can and didn't notice the comments. I'll definitely send that over to him. Too funny. Jeremy, you're absolutely right. I'm 99.99% sure he's been a Facebook subscriber since the very beginning of the channel. Subscriptions were available. So back in December 15th of 2023, pretty sure he was one of the first ones to sign up. So he's always had that Facebook subscription and always maintained that Facebook subscription, but he always watches it on his big screen from YouTube. So now he's got subscriptions on both sides. Gonna claw back. He's got 4 to go. 4 games, that is. He's got 5 balls on the table. But Peter's on the hill, so every ball counts. Just having a second look at that 6 ball, because that's the tricky one right there. Making the 6 in the corner and then getting position on the 8. I mean, if you played it and rolled forward, you'd have a long shot on the 8, which is okay. But in an ideal world, you'd want to try and bring it back to right where he is now so he could shoot them both in the same pocket, you know? Oh, no. Anguish. Just a little too stretched out. Maybe didn't quite have the bridge stable, but for whatever reason, he missed that 6 ball, and now he's in big trouble. Pete's looking to button it up right here. That'll do it, folks. He takes the 6-9 combo. That's going to bring this one to a conclusion. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks to all our sponsors, especially, and congratulations to Andy Gao for winning that 1-month subscription. And we'll see you guys later on tonight around 8 o'clock. We're going to do number 2 and number 3. You can sort of see them right there on the list. Actually, no, they're just a little too high. That's 4, Ashley. But number 2, Rob Pierce, being challenged by number 3, Ryan Cullen. 8 o'clock tonight. It's either going to be Bobby in the booth or possibly Chicken and Bobby Hunt. But either way, you don't want to miss that one. It's going to be a real good match. Once again, thanks for tuning in. This is Brian Brennan in the Shark Stream. Catch you guys later.
I'm going to give a shout out to all of our sponsors. We've got Greater New Haven APA, Sigma Wear, Tommy Supplies, Mabel's Tables, NM Billiards, Dynamic Power Wash, Pool Table Magic, Simonis Cloth, of course, the Shark Stream and Yale Billiards, Andy Gao, Support Pool, Share, and Donate, Salotto, Mark Anthony Home Improvement, WR Magic Carbon Cleaners, McDermott, Taom Billiards, Vacules, Aramith, Master Billiards, K. Morgan Commercial Painting, Jacoby Custom Cues, and Harriman Real Estate. Don't